You're listening to Short Inspirations from Ralph. Just Who is Jesus? Part 8. One of the most popular hymns of all time, known and sung by millions worldwide, sung by top artists, including Elvis even. Our own Howard Morrison sang it from here in New Zealand. This song was the signature song of the great Billy Graham Crusades, and it's called How Great Thou Art. An awesome song written in 1885 by Carl Boberg, a Swede, who wrote it as a poem actually, and then it became a Swedish folk song back then, and then it was translated into German and then eventually into English and was made popular back in the 40s and 50s. But Carl Boberg was awestruck by the force of nature, and one time he had to find shelter from lightning and thunder, and he immediately penned O Stor Good, which is Swedish for O Great God. And the first verse says, O Lord my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the worlds thy hands have made, I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder, there it is, thy power throughout the universe displayed. Then sings my soul, my Saviour God, to thee, how great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Saviour God, to thee, how great thou art, how great thou art. And in the second verse, he talks about the wonder of creation. And then in the third verse, he talks about the power of the cross. And so the very fourth verse is interesting too. When Christ shall come with shout of acclamation and take me home, what joy shall fill my heart? Then I shall bow in humble adoration and then proclaim, my God, how great thou art. It's as though the whole tenet or meaning of this song emanates from the very first line, O Lord my God. The question I have in this episode is, I wonder if knowing God automatically means that you have made him Lord. I'll say that again. I wonder if knowing God automatically means that you have made him Lord. And I firmly believe it's one thing to know God as God. It's an entirely different thing to surrender to him as the Lord of your life. For Thomas the disciple, he was referred to Doubting Thomas. It was quite a journey to make Jesus Lord. But eventually in John 20, verse 28, Thomas is able to talk about Jesus and describe him like this. Thomas said to him, my Lord and my God. Jesus was his Lord and his God. There it is, right there. God being Lord, not just God being God, whatever you make him to be. I wonder today what this means to you. You see, when Thomas followed Jesus on earth, perhaps he toggled between him being Lord and then these great waves of doubt on the other hand, especially when times of tremendous testing came along. Because it seemed that in the middle of disappointment that God wasn't there, or even that Jesus, his Lord, was not there or doing what Thomas had expected him to do, like not die on a cross, for example, like become an earthly king and save his people. And so it was one of the most powerful things when he came to a point to say, my Lord and my God. He had received a new revelation of who Jesus was, and doubting Thomas became declaring Thomas. The black cloud for Thomas had gone with that declaration. Lordship is found in a revelation of who Jesus is. God bless you.